Good morning, guys. It is me, Elisa, or the Diamond Stitcher, as I go by on social media. Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you're new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me, and I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond pinning. And if you are returning, well, thank you so much for your continued support. It is Friday, and that means I have a Dreamer Designs new release roundup for you guys. The paintings I'm talking about today are shipping from their USA collection, and they will be releasing on Saturday, February 1st. Before we get into it, I do have a message for you. It is me, and I'm here to let you know that I have finally set up a Patreon account. You can find me on Patreon by searching The Diamond Stitcher or going to patreon.com/The Diamond Stitcher. I will also have a link in every video going forward that you can easily click and head over to Patreon. Patreon is a service where creators can create exclusive content and create a closer knit community of like-minded people. Of course, my Patreon will be focused on diamond painting and crafting in general. It's not just about me sharing with you, but it's also a place where you can share with me. I do have some group chats set up, and we will have others popping up now and again. I will make daily posts or almost daily posts where you can also comment and let me know how you are doing and what you are up to for the day. My weekly vlogs will be switched over to Patreon, so that is something you can look forward to, and then I may film other exclusive content just for you guys as well. I plan to do a monthly live stream twice a month if I am able, and I've also toyed with the idea instead of a live stream to do more of a Zoom chat, so that is something I am looking into. Membership fees do cost $7 US a month, and that translates with the exchange to about $11 Canadian. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of taxes that is added onto that, but I wanted to let you know that your membership fees 100% go back into the channel, purchasing diamond paintings and diamond painting accessories to share and give away. I plan to have at least one giveaway at the end of every month for Patreon members only. That will be in the form of diamond painting shop gift cards or accessory shop gift cards, and I may also have physical prizes some months, whether that's diamond paintings or an accessory pack. My goal is to create a supportive and inclusive community where it's not just me talking at you guys, but we can all converse together, get to know each other, share our diamond paintings, our crafting, maybe some life updates, and chat about anything on your mind. I thank you very much if you've already joined my Patreon. You guys have warmed my heart. I can't wait to see the rest of you over there. Remember, the link is in the video description, so all you have to do is click on that and it will take you there. I'm really looking forward to the future months getting to know a lot of you a little bit better. Let's get back to the video. Here we are on Dreamer Designs business page. This is on Facebook. You can find it by searching Dreamer Designs. Let's scroll back and see what this week started with. I can't quite remember. That's right. We had a special release, which I don't know if I've ever seen Dreamer Designs do. So that was last week. So they had a midweek release on Wednesday, and they did that for the Chinese New Year. This one is Year of the Snake by Ekaterina Kovan. So this one is actually already available for purchase if it interests you. There's that rendering there. I bet you we have tons of special diamonds in this one. Yeah, 6 ABs and 5 crystal drills. I bet this one is going to sparkle like crazy. I would love to see. He's outlined in a very bright yellow color, a glowing color. That should be full of ABs, I would think. Some of the background glowing little orbs should be with some ABs. Crystals are probably sprinkled throughout, not quite sure. I don't know. I like ABs and the mica dust drills myself, so I see a lot of places for that. Crystal drills, I'm not sure. They probably have it in the lanterns, maybe some in the snake scales as well. I love the pink flowers at the top too. I'm just going to go through these ones quickly. Then we had this one, which is called Lantern Festival Dragon by James Reyes. This one is a pretty image too. I think the rendering is fantastic. It's nice to see. I think they chose some really nice images to celebrate the Chinese New Year. And then, was it just those two? I thought it was 3. Why did I think it was 3? Is it just the 2? I guess it is just the 2. So those were on Wednesday. So those ones are already available for purchase. I really like both of them, actually. I think they've done a phenomenal job. But I think if I had to choose one, I would probably get this one. I think the rendering is fantastic. Then we started the weekend release off with this one. Sunlight bathes a charming cobblestone alleyway where vibrant flowers spill from window boxes and archways frame a distant glimpse of the sea. The warm hues of the rustic buildings adorned with wooden shutters and climbing vines create an atmosphere of timeless tranquility and Mediterranean charm. It is titled Arcadi Rossi by Guido Borelli. It's going to be in square diamonds measuring 60 by 90 centimeters, so a little bit bigger than their usual size, 65 colors with 1 AB and 2 crystal diamonds. Here is that original artwork there. Let's take a look at the rendering. Wow, I think they chose a good size. I think this one looks really great. Looks just like that original rendering there if we go back and forth. Not much change there. It's phenomenal. I wonder if the AB would be in the red flowers. That might look really pretty. Crystal, I'm not sure where they would put them or where they would look good in this kind of image. I don't really think of it as having crystals, but it would be interesting to see where they do put them. Next up, we have this gorgeous image. When I saw this one, my jaw dropped. Amidst the lush depths of an enchanted forest, a mesmerizing woman adorned with vibrant blossoms and intricate patterns gazes with an ethereal charm. Her flowing hair and radiant attire seem to merge with the natural world around her, embodying the harmony and magic of the wilderness. It's titled Rainbow Forest Fairy by Artifae. It's in square diamonds measuring 60 by 80 centimeters or 23.6 by 31.5 inches, 66 colors, wow, with 7 ABs and 3 crystal drills. There's that original artwork, lots of beautiful colors. That's the first thing I thought in this one, and here is the rendering. Just look at those eyes. I think those eyes are rendered beautifully. I like her skin tone in this one. I know I have mentioned in a couple other weeks some of the paintings, the skin tones I wasn't too fond of. I think they did a better job in this one. You can see they are trying to blend it more here. I still think the colors are a little bit too dark as far as the blush, you know, a little bit of a lighter color. I know they're trying to get the same color as that original artwork, but when it comes to skin tones, I think if you have hues that are more close in color, it looks a little bit softer. But nevertheless, I think it's a pretty good job on this one. Her eyes are absolutely stunning. Her eyebrows even look realistic. Her hair is flowing beautifully. The colors and the flowers on her shirt and her shoulder tattoo look beautiful. Even the background. This one is phenomenal. This one is definitely on my wish list. I don't know if I'm going to purchase this week or not, but this one I definitely see myself working on. I love paintings with bright colors, and I love this artist's artwork. I think this is going to look beautiful when all finished and hanging up, especially with the new square grid and square diamonds. 7 ABs and 3 crystal drills. Well, I'm sure it's sprinkled everywhere. Her tattoo, the flower in her hair, I think would be full of ABs, maybe some crystals in there too. I wonder if they add either a crystal or a green AB in her eyes just to make them sparkle a little bit more. I don't know if we'd have any in the background, but they could put some of the AB in some of the leaves just to highlight them a little bit, but I have a feeling most of it is on her, whether it's in the flower, on her shirt, maybe some streaks in her hair with an AB. Probably not, but that could be a place. I just think this one is so beautiful. I think she is just gorgeous. And when you look at them side by side here, like just look at that rendering. I think they did a phenomenal job. Looks really, really good. Her hair is absolutely gorgeous. Those eyes are just beautiful. It can be hard to render eyes, and I think they did very well. Next up, we've got this. I call it a love bug. I don't know if that's what they are called, but that's what I think of. A retro surf van adorned with vibrant flowers sits parked by the shore, basking in the glow of a breathtaking sunset. With palm trees swaying and the ocean stretching endlessly beyond, the scene captures the free-spirited essence of adventure, nostalgia, and the call of the open road. It is titled Groovy Getaway by James Reyes. Round diamonds measuring 80 by 60 centimeters, 31.5 by 23.6 inches, 65 colors with 4 ABs and 2 crystal drills. Here is that original artwork there. Beautiful. And then we go to the rendering. Good job. I think it's a good size to get all of the detail and all of these flowers on the van. I think that looks good. I think the sky is rendered nice. It looks just like the original artwork with all of those different colors. So I think they did a fantastic job with that. AB wise, well, I wonder if we would have some ABs in the colors in the sky. That might look pretty. Maybe some on the flowers in the van as well. Crystals maybe sprinkled in with the flowers. I don't I don't like the look of crystals in the sky, so I hope that there's none in there, but you never know, there might be some pink crystals in there. I just think that, I don't know, when I'm like in an image such as this, if I'm blinging it up and adding crystals, I would add them in the flowers. That's where I would put them. I find that crystals are nice in small areas, but when you have lots of large areas of them, I don't tend to like them as much. Of course, it depends on what the image is. In clouds, I don't really like the look of crystals. I think they take away the blending of a cloud and the colors, and I just don't like them as much. This one is a fun image. I think it would work up quickly being rounds and beautiful colors as well. Next up, we have this image. The first thing I thought it was, wow, detail, and I wondered how big it was. Wow, it's only 60 by 60. A celestial tapestry unfolds where luminous beings gather in a reverence beneath a radiant earth suspended in a cosmic web of energy and light. Crystals, sacred geometry, and blooming celestial flowers intertwine, evoking a vision of harmony, enlightenment, and the infinite connection of the universe. It's titled The 9 Realms by Shambhala Light. Square diamonds measuring 60 by 60 centimeters, which is 23.6 inches, 74 colors, that's a lot of colors, with 2 ABs and 2 crystal drills. There's that original artwork. Honestly, I personally wouldn't choose this one to be in a diamond painting just because of the amount of detail in it. We will take a look at the rendering and see what the rendering looks like, but yeah, all of the fine detail, it's just, I would think this one would need to be really big. And yeah, I don't love the rendering. I think for this kind of image with all of that detail, it needed to be bigger. Maybe, I know 80 by 80 is ridiculous really, but this image has a ton of detail, and for it all to come out clear, it needs to be bigger. That is just my personal opinion. I think a lot of the detail kind of gets lost in the middle here. You can tell some of these people here, but then you can't tell the rest of them. So unless you know what you're looking for, it's hard to see. You can kind of tell that that's an angel there, but a little more detail would have been nice. I mean, I think they did the best that they could. I mean, if I stood back and looked at this, yeah, if I pull my computer screen way back and look at it, it does come together a little bit better. But I do think just to give the artwork more justice, being a little bit bigger would have been better. And it's not an artwork that I would choose for diamond painting just because the amount of detail, like right down to the intricacies surrounding the earth, all of this detail, right? The goal is to make the rendering look as close to the original artwork as possible. And it's kind of impossible to do that with this image. You lose all of the elements around here as well. I mean, you can see the flowers and the crystals, but yeah, not my favorite this week. And I'm just being honest. I always strive to be honest in my opinions. It doesn't mean that my opinion is right. It's just my opinion. So you can disagree with me. I mean, when you look back here at the two, it doesn't look as bad. It looks better when you look from a distance like this. I guess it's not as bad as I thought. So this one is probably going to look better from a distance rather than looking close up. Usually when you have hand-rendered paintings, you can look at them within a foot and it looks really good. But this one, you're probably going to want to stand back 6 feet just to let everything kind of blend together and come together. Yeah, looking at them side by side, it's not as, bad as I thought it was. But definitely a little bit bigger would have probably been better for the artwork. 2 ABs and 2 crystal drills. I can't even begin to guess where they would go. I would think maybe a white AB for all of the sparkle and maybe a yellow AB. Crystals, maybe they would have put them in the actual crystals. That might look good. That's probably where I would think to put them, but that's just me. I think this one is the last one this week. Yes, it is. What is your favorite this week? We have the one we just talked about. We've got the Love Van. We've got the Beautiful Girl. Now, this one is my absolute favorite this week. We've got this one as well. And then they had the 2 Lunar New Years. This one is my favorite for the Lunar New Year one, but this one they did a good job in as well. I just like the dragon, the water, the style of this painting is what I really, really love. And I think it's going to look fantastic. But yeah, this one takes it home for me this week. It's definitely going on my wish list. If I purchase this week, she will be coming home with me. I usually wait until I have at least 2 paintings that I want to buy before I purchase, just because I am international. Let me know which one is your favorite this week. If you have any thoughts on any of the paintings, let me know as well. Are you purchasing this weekend? Are you adding any of these to your wish list? All of the paintings that I spoke about today are going to be releasing tomorrow, which is Saturday, February 1st. 9:30 a.m. Pacific and 12:30 p.m. Eastern is the general release. If you are part of the Platinum or Gold Rewards tier, you do get 30 minutes early access, 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 p.m. Eastern. The paintings I spoke about in this video are shipping from their USA collection, so that ships from the USA warehouse. That is not affected by any shipping delays for the Chinese New Year. I really do think Dreamer Designs is fantastic these days. The renderings, I mean, this rendering especially is just so amazing. I definitely consider them one of the top companies out there. And part of upgrading, their diamonds are looking fantastic. I really like their square drill field and the round one as well. I enjoy both kinds. I'm really excited to be able to work on Dreamer Designs canvases. I do have a discount code if you are new and you will be looking at making your very first purchase. It's my name, ALYSA15, and that saves you 15% off your very first order with Dreamer Designs. I will have a link to the Dreamer Designs website down below. I will also link their Facebook group as well, which is a great resource once you are a customer for all things Dreamer Designs. You can also join my Facebook group, which is Licensed Diamond Painting Fans Canada and Friends, where we celebrate everything licensed diamond painting. There is a link for that down below. The link for the Patreon, if you are interested in checking it out, is also in the video description. I will have the Dreamer Designs Overseas Roundup for you on Sunday morning. And until then, happy diamond painting. Bye!